Stabilize!
Into the wind!
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back.
The withering zone you Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not... But wait, how...
Back when we were clearing, and if I may ask, That's correct. Because what you saw is if my forefathers were... Now, after seeing you in action with my own... When you passed out, I could try to tell you more, but...
that sounds next...
That was because... Please, wait here. Here, take the... Also, here's a letter that I would like... No.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside. Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hypatia! There's no way we can get her to eat. Huh? Huh? What happened? Really?
Time to go.
Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered!
The wind knows her. Solidify! One with nature. Stabilize.
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Gather!
Time to go.
The wind knows it.
Shine down!
Solidify!
Time to go.
we meet again, traveler. Strange place. Bow before the abyss.
Stabilize!
One with nature. Inazuma shines eternal.
Gather!
Be still. The wind knows us. Clouds high. The birds up.
This is order. Solidify!
Mind the deluge. Into the wind.
Stabilize!
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's...
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still... anyways... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay!
I see. So, I'm grateful that you came so quickly to-
We were kind of wondering about that, actually.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my-
Your neighbor? You mean there-
Oh?
Wait, hold on a second.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. You needn't worry.
So, Hypatia...
I'm not sure what is... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with... Even after and at that very... In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in... It wasn't until I...
Oh! And then?
And then I was convinced. I feel like they aren't as afraid of... Yes, no doubt.
Well, if... Alright, we're...
Are you already finished cooking? You already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers...
So why does
the ingredients used since the root of the dendro are... Naturally. That was primarily taking in any... Not to worry, though. Technically, you're... I must admit...
Whoa!
As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their... Which is why I must... If only I am currently... Sages of... That's why we...
Whoa!
Of course I do. However, I believe that... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of...
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound...
Well, it's strange because nearly no...
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the Academia. But then, it was incredible back then. I was foolish and ignorant as any youth.
So, do you have any...
Sorry. If you two are... There's no need to be thanking me.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright...
Think about it, Tighnari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tighnari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Harap...
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know, once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did—
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet—
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not—
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! Oh, that's right. Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave.
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go.
Farewell.
I've been waiting for you to— Well, thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. But I guess now
There's no need to— We're probably
Thank you.
Oh?
It's my recipe for pizza.
Yay!
I hope that whenever you eat them, well then.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information. But no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha Terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard. Here are your Akasha Terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a—
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase.
Oh! Since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty god bless us with their voice of wisdom. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it!
Exactly. That is the power of the And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're... Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Huh. You... Uh-oh. He's from Sumeru. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letters...
Watch out for pickpockets.
Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see, Tainari said...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything.
Here, this is a letter.
Oh, let me... Seems even Tainari acknowledges my...
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanov.
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
What? You...
Well, as all I know is that...
Huh.
The Dendro Archon...
Aw, but...
And besides, in this world, take me for example. Don't mention it. If you two ever... Hey, come on!
Oh, so what do we do now? Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right!
Watch out for pickpockets.